Today's Sunday service is brought to you by the letter F. F is for friends, as in Friendsgiving, family, faith, and fun. Faith is a type of love. And according to the Greeks, there's 7 types of love. So there's love for your parents, there's friendship love, there's self-love. In Hindu culture, the different emotional flavors of love are called rasa. So romantic love is called Shringara. Love for God is called Bhakti. So faith is just one type of love. What kind of love is it? It's consistency, it's constant, versus the other types of love, like passion, which is wild, it burns out quickly, it can be potentially deadly, or playful love, which is silly and dorky. And then there's bhakti, devotional love, the yoga or the discipline of loving the divine. And this is the kind of love that they call Sat Chit Ananda. In Sanskrit, that means truth, consciousness, bliss, the end of suffering, the pure reality, God. So there's all different kinds of love. And faith is the kind of love that's always the same. It never changes. It's the cornerstone, the pohaku. It's like a rock. And that's why you use it as the base of a lot of things, as the foundation. Because with faith, you can build anything in your life because you have the foundation. And without faith, without a foundation, no matter what you build, it will eventually fall. So in Matthew chapter 7, verse 24, Jesus says, "A wise man will build his house upon a rock foundation, so that when the rains fall, the floods come, the winds blow and beat on that house, it will not fall because it's founded on the rock." So if you have that foundation, everything else in your life will stand. So let's talk about another F word, which is foundation. You cannot cheat when you're building a foundation. You cannot cut corners. You have to take your time and make it solid. So it's important to be faithful in order to build a solid foundation with anything in your life. If you want to build wealth, if you want to build peace, if you want to build health, you must be faithful, meaning you must be one thing. And the Bible says a man cannot have 2 masters. Faith is having one master. Please write that in your journal. Faith is one thing. Now, love can be many things. Love can be soft, warm, and fuzzy, or love can be hard, like tough love. Love can be curvy. Love can also be straight and direct. Love can be bumpy, like a roller coaster. Love can be big. Love can also be small. But faith is only one thing. It's the cornerstone, the foundation upon which all else is built. That's faith. Therefore, faith is the strongest form of love. It's not fluid like cosmic divine love that can flow around anything. And it's not airy and intellectual that can sort of escape when you try to capture it. Faith is incredible strength. Faith is a force. Please write that in your journal. Faith is a force. And faith is such a strong energy that if you misuse faith, you manifest the bad F words like fake or fornicating, fighting, fear, which is what you see in religion and politics where leaders misuse people's faith. Faith is one of the good F words. And the metaphysical meaning of the letter F is force. Faith is the force within you. Faith is the foundation upon which our church is built. And the reason I'm talking about this is because during Thanksgiving, you're going to see a lot of family, relatives. It's going to be a blast from your past. It's not your future, and it's definitely not your present moment. And you're going to need that steady Eddie energy. Because faith can get you through anything. It can get you through war. It can get you through peace. It can get you through the travails of success. It can get you through defeat and failures. Faith is where you find refuge, where you come back to after experiencing trauma. And faith is where we return home to. It's a safe harbor of security and consistency. It's a calm that comes from strength, not a calm that comes from surrender. So faith is not complacency, which is sort of just accepting when things fall apart. Faith is using the force within you to make things good. So please write this in your journal. I use the force within me to make things good. That is the foundation of my faith. Faith uses force. It uses the force within you. Now, in a minute, we're going to have a little journaling time where you name the areas of your life where you have a solid foundation, because those are the areas of your life where you have lived out your faith. You used your faith to build that foundation. Like, it did not come from nowhere. You had to use force, and it didn't come easy. Faith is strong for a reason. And it could be your family where you held everyone together for 9 years. It could be your finances where you worked 30 years in an office job and commuted an hour to work each day, but now you can finally retire in comfort. Or it could be your athletic ability where you ran marathons and you worked out for 25 years, but now you don't have any health issues. Or it could be your intuitive ability where you had to experience a lot of hurt and hardship, but now you wear the silver crown of wisdom. So right now in your journal, brainstorm an area of your life where you know you have a foundation. In that one area of your life, you have a base. It's consistent and you don't question it. Temporary joy is a thrill, and we've all had thrills in our life. Thrills come and go. Lasting joy is built upon a foundation. So please write that in your journal. If you want temporary joy, you can look for an experience. If you want lasting joy, you have to practice a discipline, which over time will build you a foundation. So people say, oh, I went to your church. It was okay, but I never went back. Or I tried saving money, but then I got tired of it. The reason you don't have lasting joy is because you don't have faith. Faith is sticking with something, committing, and then reaping the long-term rewards for the rest of your life. And people who do not practice their faith, their joy doesn't last. And people who practice their faith in any area of their life creates joy that lasts.